yes, happy New Year, everybody. Brand new system, trying to figure everything out. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, you guys haven't heard about us before. We're Echo 5 Studios. We stream D&D, board games, video games, Walking Dead reviews, whatnot like that. It's all for charity.
Nice.
So if you guys can donate, there's links down below on our Twitch and YouTube channel for our current charity, which is Humane Society. But we also have links to one of our favorite charities, which is Phandalin. They're awesome. They do good charity work for kids with cancer. They teach them how to use photography and how to capture cool images and make sure you have a cool picture up on the wall behind the girls over there. You can't see it. The camera's a little low for that, but we'll post up a picture of it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. We have some exciting new updates with everything. Like I said, new sound system. On YouTube, it should be single channels for audio, so we'll cut out some of the background noises. Yeah, I don't know, some other upgrades with our streaming service too. But other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. And we're going to be going back to Phandalin. I will be DMing it. This is kind of a midway, like 2.5 season here, real quick. So kind of see what's going on in Phandalin while the characters were gone. And I'm excited to see who we're going to play as and what kind of story she has for us. So, other than that, let's turn it over to Anna.
Jeez, ruined the surprise for me. You guys are back in Phandalin.
Oh, sorry.
But, you guys aren't adventurers. You're just regular guys.
Regular guys.
But, let's see what happened in Phandalin in the time that the adventurers have been gone. I mean, because now we have a new townsmaster, which is Sildar Hallwinter. Stendar. His official name is Sildar, but just because the party calls him wrong doesn't mean he has to take it from everybody else. He now lives right by the townsmaster in Harbin Wester's old home. Harbin has moved over to the orchard that's over in that far side. I probably should have given you guys the map with the actual... Yeah, there we go. Ooh. So, Harbin's moved out there. He still lives in town. He's just trying to become a better person after the whole Red Brand incident.
Shouldn't be hard.
He's married the local widow, Myrna Dendrar, who, I don't know if you guys remember, but her husband perished tragically at the hands of the Red Brands. And
was it our fault?
It was not our fault. This happened before we showed up. But, they were the ones we found in the Red Brand hideout. Like, it was her and the kids. Yes.
How long have we been gone?
Well, that's a question for Jay, but it's been like 2 years. At least.
Since, as far as like how long has it been since you guys been in town?
Their time.
Yeah, their time, it's up to you. As far as when did they go into the mist and when are we...
So
right
this
now?
is
Between
the second fall festival since the party vanished.
So... Between
So we left, our party left right around, like towards the end of the last fall festival, and then since then, they've been kind of going on without any adventures.
So it's been almost 2 years?
Yeah, it's been
exactly.
2 years,
Okay.
yeah.
But they're not going to see us, right?
No, they are not going to see us. This isn't a story about us.
We're still suffering.
We're still in Barovia.
Damn it.
The world moves on without us. Phandalin moves on without us. And so they're getting ready to end their fall festival, the pinnacle of which is an apple pie contest.
Oh, yay.
Nice. Yeah. And admittedly, there's really been two major competitors. That was Harbin, who had been winning a lot during the time when the Red Brands were in charge because there was maybe some muscle. It's everybody knows that the judges were maybe a little bit biased under threats. And the other contender was Toblin, the innkeeper. Now, Toblin was basically the preferred to win, and he's won the last, like after our heroes left, he won that one, he won the one after that, and he's likely gonna win this one.
Do we like Toblin or not?
He's a nice guy.
He's pretty okay.
He runs the inn.
I think it's better than American chocolate.
Okay.
What?
Oh, Toblerone. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Not drinking, so I didn't get it as fast.
And with most of the Harvest Festival complete, you guys go to bed, and then you wake up in the very early morning hours to the sound of a loud explosion.
Oh my.
Sounds like Phandalin to me.
You look out your windows and you see smoke coming from the town square.
Oh no.
You barely have time to put on your clothes and get out there, and you see that the inn, right there in the middle of town, has burst into flames.
Oh god.
We got friends
Son
there.
of a bitch.
Fortunately, the town has learned how to work together,
This is
and
Phandalin.
relatively quickly, the party has no friends, but the
Townspeople
people
are friends.
care about each other. Between everybody working together and magic and teamwork,
Aw,
you guys
it's a
put
nice
the fire
wholesome
out pretty
story.
fast. There were no injuries as far as you
About
can tell.
friendship.
You barely have a moment to catch your breath before Townsmaster Hallwinter beckons you to gather in the hall. And that is the four of you. And you guys can choose who you want to play. Because I've got some locals for you.
You guys
Now,
pick.
I can tell you about them. Nilsa Dendrar is of the kidnapped family. She did not take that kidnapping and the death of her father particularly well. She doesn't particularly like her stepfather, now that her mother has remarried. And during her angsty teenage years, she has taken to studying magic in the hopes of never being victimized again.
Interesting.
She considers herself a relatively powerful wizard now.
You would be.
Pull that H down to decrease the.
Yeah, it's kind of, we're all
Veracity.
blown away.
Just one?
We are getting blown away.
We also have Two-Step Jim, who has recovered surprisingly well from his dramatic encounter with the good guys. He has taken to turning his life around.
Does he have another leg?
He does not have another
Okay,
leg.
okay, good.
Oh my.
He
It's
gets
important.
around with the help of his battle
You
crutches.
better be our sniper instead of our runner. 'Cause,
He's got battle crutches.
He's
a
not
monk.
going to be very fast. He's a monk.
He's a monk.
He's got to be melee.
No, he's learned
Right.
to overcome his disability. He's had 2 years to
Okay.
train and work on this. He's a member of the city, or I guess the town guard. There's 4 of them, but they're doing their very best.
3.5.
Hey, you're like three quarters.
Yeah.
He's doing his best. We also have Sister Gorel, who has remained in town to maintain the Shrine of Tamora, the goddess of luck. Obviously, she is a cleric. And we also have Ander Hallwinter, which is Sildar's husband now.
Oh.
They got married after the party vanished,
Wow.
and they're living happily. Ander is someone who has a very strong sense of justice and found great purpose in learning how to use the sword and being a member of the town guard. He is actually now the captain of the guard because he's very charismatic and everybody really likes him. And not just because he's married to the town master, but that helps. There's just a little bit of nepotism.
Just a smidge.
Just a little smidge.
Just a
And
smidgen.
if you guys want, you can choose some minis from among the ones I have. If these don't suit your liking, I'm sure Jay has some, but that's what you get to choose from.
Does he?
Oh boy.
And why I gave you the two-sided dice is because I'm going to give you guys some random magic items.
Ooh.
And what I want you guys to do is, maybe once you pick your character, to flip that, and if it's a 2, you get a common and an uncommon. If it's a 1, you just get an uncommon.
Ah.
The uncommons are generally better, but the commons have fun fluff.
It's cute.
And then I'll have you roll a d10 to see what you guys actually get. So
Oh.
it might be something helpful, and if it's absolute garbage, you can trade it amongst yourselves.
Anyone have a preference?
Not particularly. Who are you thinking about? Who are you gravitating towards?
Who speaks to you? Jim, Two-Step Jim came to me in a dream.
Damn.
Dancing to your dreams, did he?
Oh my.
Jay, do you have a preference?
No, I'll take whatever's left over.
So if it helps,
How about
Alright.
we roll like a D4
Sure.
and whoever,
Yeah.
like we just pick based on who.
if it helps,
rolls.
Two-Step Jim is a monk.
Number
Ander
one.
is a
1, 2,
fighter.
3.
Well, which one's one?
A D4,
Take
not a
that one.
D2.
1, two,
What- but
three,
which
four.
one's one? Okay,
That
so
one,
1,
two,
2,
Oh.
3, 4.
Yeah. Well, actually,
I guess that
I was
gives
just
me-
gonna say
Okay,
whoever
there we go.
picks, but
I got
whatever.
3.
I'll take this one.
That's the
Your
way to do
sister
it.
Grill, unless
There
you
it
want
is.
to swap.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Nelsa Dendron.
Done. Oh. Straw's not happy.
Oh, the house fell
Oh.
down.
Oh God.
Baba Yaga is on the move.
The house on
Baba
bookshelf.
lasagna. Yeah.
Baba lasagna.
Lasagna.
What is the thing with bitch lasagna? Can anyone explain that to me?
I'm
Not
ready to
today,
get my
okay.
sweaty shirt now.
That's a lot of layers, bitch.
All right. You have.
I get, what do I get?
And she's
So-
saucy?
That's a 2. You get an uncommon and a common. So
Bam.
roll me a d4 for giggles first.
4.
One.
Okay. And then roll me a d10. What, do you like his backstory?
Well, his personality traits. I have a crude sense of humor. I'm always polite and respectful. And his flaw, I still have an uncomfortable fear of X's.
That is so funny. That's
I
great.
try to give all of them something fun and exciting. I didn't give a backstory to Sister Gorell because I was lazy. But everybody else has a little bit of a backstory to them. It's a modified spear.
It'll be fine,
Spear
just give me a moment.
is what I had for his crutches. So I had a little note in there. So while it has a travel velocity, you may not want to do it. So okay. For your uncommon magic item, it is the
Throw
boots
his
of
gullet
spring
flies.
and striding, or striding and springing. That's what Brar had.
Okay.
You are now Brar.
Those are the best.
You are Brar.
What does that do?
They
You can
with-
jump 3 times as far. As usual. So what's your strength? So basically, you can probably jump just from a standstill about half your movement distance, which is like 15 feet.
And you aren't encumbered if you're wearing heavy armor.
It's pretty sweet. And they also move a little bit faster. I
Yeah.
think usually it makes if your base movement's 35, 30 it makes it 35. So you're fast and you can jump.
Nice.
So we're flipping this thing. Is everyone else gone?
Well, let me give
Okay.
her a common item. Roll me another d10 for common item.
I'm rusty today, guys. This is done.
It's been a while. It's cool.
2.
That's a d8.
Right.
It's an 8.
Yeah.
2.
Still a 2.
Still 2.
I mean,
It's a
that's
potion
really
of
beautiful
healing.
luck.
Ooh, I need that. Probably.
Probably
Probably
would,
good to have.
can't hurt. Although you are a life cleric, because they don't have a luck domain, unfortunately, out of the box. So, even though she worships Timora, the goddess of luck, you are a life cleric.
Okay.
All right, who wants to go next on the magic item?
We'll go around the table. We'll go with Kat next.
All right, flip me that D2.
She might be green footage.
It's a 1.
All right, so it's just an uncommon. Roll me
It's fine.
D4 to see how many times I'm going to regenerate this.
2. Landed
Alright,
right
roll
on
me a
the
D10.
Tuesday.
I'm gonna get a sweatshirt.
Blip,
I know,
blip,
it's
blip, blip,
probably
blip, blip,
unnecessarily
blip, blip,
complicated,
blip,
but I
no,
like the
sorry.
randomness aspect of it.
That's why you're
Wow,
a chaos
you can turn off the
sorcerer.
fan now. I'm better now. Get out of here.
It's a number 5.
5.
It's a necklace of adaptation.
Ooh.
I don't know what that does, but I'm going to look that up.
It's uncomfortable to wear, but eventually you adapt to it.
Meh. Don't adapt to those jokes.
I've already adapted. It gave me.
Sorry, I made a
like-
Toblerone joke earlier, so I really am not allowed to stand. No, sorry, two-step.
It's okay.
Handy.
Oh, there's a whole back page. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are like random stuff.
I just,
Who are you
I
calling,
was.
Ander? Yeah, you may
Yeah.
want to read some of his abilities on that second sheet because he has some handy things. He's a battle master fighter, so he likes to control the battlefield and give his allies some advantages. But the necklace of adaptation is while wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment. And you have an advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill, stinking cloud, inhaled poisons, breath weapons, etc. It's great for breathing. And also, it looks very dashing. And if you
That's
happen to notice in his description, Andrew is a very handsome lad. His hair is perfect. His
Mm.
eyes are dreamy. Yeah.
Alright, so it's saving throws on just
Against
Bad
harmful
stuff.
gases and vapors. So it's basically breathable stuff. You get advantage on saving throws.
Got it.
Maybe I should like make note of what you guys all took.
I doodled it, but you do you, boo.
Alright. Jay, do you want to roll for some items?
Okay. Oh, it's a 1.
Alright, so just an uncommon. Alright, roll me a d10.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, but you can roll the d4.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
D4 was 3.
Okay, perfect. Alright, roll me that d10.
And a 7.
Alright, you get a spell scroll of Bestow Curse.
Oh, jeez.
Seems appropriate because you were an angsty teen.
Right? Stokers.
I wrote this in my diary.
Alright, Gabe. Two-step gym. 1. Alright. Roll me a d4 and a d10.
1.
Okay.
7.
That's crap. That was crap. You get a +1 weapon. So your battle crutches are +1
Cool.
for all intents and purposes. Because otherwise it's a heavy crossbow, which is
Oh, where'd I put
silly
my
for
phone, huh?
two-step gym.
I don't know where it is.
Take it.
I should find it.
You're looking for?
I don't know where my phone is.
You left it by the stove.
Cool. It's not melted.
Yeah, hopefully not on this boat.
Okay. All right. So, Townsmaster Hallwinter has called you to basically the town hall and needs your help. You are the most capable adventurers in this town, and clearly something has gone amiss at the end.
I reckon it's not usually supposed to be on fire like that.
That is an accurate assessment, Jim. Glad to have you here for your sharp wisdom.
As sharp as the X that severed your leg.
Oh,
Damn.
But I give him like a reassuring pat on
Silder
the back.
like gives you a high five.
Single tear.
It's like a low five, like so. You are probably the most capable people in this town, and I'd like to launch a formal investigation to figure out what happened. We don't want to interrupt the festival. I mean, it's still tradition. I just don't think Toblin's going to be making any pies unless he starts cooking out of somebody else's oven. But the festival must go on. And I'm going to be busy trying to make sure we get enough supplies to rebuild the inn in a timely manner. So I need your help. Of course, you'll be handsomely rewarded with my thanks. Because our treasury is very low.
There's no
But
reward
we
necessary.
do
It's our
this-
job.
We
Yeah,
do this
it
for
is-
the benefit of the
please-
town.
That's why I married you. Sorry. Oh. It's just...
Gingerly touch
I haven't
his
decided
face.
how I want to be yet. My bitch. Can I be a bitch?
You could be a bitch.
Was she
I
nice?
mean, we
She
did-
was a nice lady.
She was a nice lady.
Remember, she
used
gave
to
us
be
so many
nice.
healing potions, and she sent us on a quest to go deal with the Banshee.
She really liked Hannah.
Who didn't like Hannah, though? The party.
Fuck you guys.
Everyone.
Hannah saved her.
So if you guys would go and investigate what happened, I'd be most appreciative.
Any,
Absolutely. It's our duty.
if you have any leads that you know of, we might be able to.
Oh, I feel like I know about as much as you guys do at the moment. That's why I'm sending you out to investigate.
Fair enough.
It's okay, my husband isn't known for his investigative qualities. We'll get down to this.
That's why I'm sending you guys, my most capable,
Handy.
my most skilled. Don't say that about yourself, Jim.
That's right.
We know that you are capable of doing just as much as everybody else.
Who's my deity?
Timora, the goddess of luck.
We're gonna need luck if we're gonna survive.
Whoa,
That seems
whoa.
a bit dramatic.
Nilsa, don't need to take that sort of attitude. It's just a fire. Maybe it was just some,
She's just going through a phase.
she's been going through
Evil.
this.
Don't
She's
worry.
been going through this phase for like 2 years since her father died.
Don't worry, dear. We have time. We're on our side.
Look on the bright side, kid. At least you've got 2 working legs. Let's go on and get her done.
Hey. That's a great way to look at things.
Right?
Bless your heart.
Oh. Oh.
Like in the good way.
Bless
Not-
it.
Not the bad way. Hashtag 420 blessed.
So where would you guys like to start investigating?
I go to the fire. Oh.
Yeah,
What am I good?
I mean,
I'm with
feel
the
like
kid,
maybe
I
kind of
reckon.
looking around the inn.
I reckon that's a damn fine idea.
Damn fine.
The inn is in a sad state. Like, a good half of it has been damaged pretty extensively. Poor Tolbin is outside with his wife, Trelana. I don't know why they both have T names, but I guess that's a thing.
TT.
He's kind of in shock. His hair is burnt. His eyebrows are missing. He seems to be doing okay, but he's very disconcerted and he's kind of shaking.
I'm gonna walk up to him and just pat him on the back.
Oh,
We'll get this figured. Worry not. It'll be rebuilt. And it'll be better than it was before. Think of it as a blessing in disguise.
How is this a blessing? I was gonna win the festival again in 2 days.
You still might. We'll get you an oven that you can cook at. Don't
Listen
worry.
to Two-Step Jim. He's got one leg and he moves about as though he has two.
But my ingredients.
If only that were the case. I used to be a dancer.
I used to thrill all the men.
It must have been Harbin. You know, he hasn't lightened up winning in a few years.
Let's
He has to have
not
sabotage.
throwing
Cast
around
blame. We
accusations
will
just so
find.
quickly. Can you
Yes.
tell us where you were when the fire was started, or when you first discovered the fire?
Well, I was in the kitchen about to start cooking. I started the oven like I usually do, and then all of a sudden, poof! Green fire everywhere.
Green?
fire.
Green fire?
Yeah, it was really odd. That's why I think somebody sabotaged me.
Now, did the fire come from the oven?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure. I don't know. Yeah, I think
When's
it's
the
from
last time you
probably-
had that oven cleaned, dear?
Do
Oh,
you
well.
do any magical stuff in the oven other than your breads and your pies?
Just,
Oh, hey,
just
I've had
my
those
pie.
pies. They're basically magical.
And then his
I know.
wife mentions that she usually, later in the morning, she cooks breakfast in the oven. She thought it had been fine the previous days. But Tolbin has been using it to practice for the pie competition.
Probably will be my stepfather. Asshole.
No. Did you notice anything else unusual around your house that morning, or maybe the night before?
Well, no, not really.
Any strange characters
Smells?
that you might not recognize coming in?
No.
Any of your
No, it's
regulars not showing up at all?
We do have a lot of strangers in town for the festival.
This is true.
The Vistani are here.
These probably the ones that did it.
Yep,
They
it's
can't be
them.
trusted.
Solved.
No. Goddamn gypsies.
And I mean, you do notice that his family is around here. His youngest son isn't here. Neither is the barmaid, but honestly, she's been kind of flighty since she's taking up herbalism and has been spending more time in the woods. Herbalism. And she also has a new boyfriend that she's been, especially, you guys have been kind of friends as far, because you are about the same age. She's been telling you about this, lover she's getting that, they're getting super serious with.
His name's Herb.
And, what?
His name's Herb.
His name's Herb. No, she's also been, like everybody else in town, she's been attempting to get better at various things, like magic or fighting with a sword. But she's been rather unsuccessful in the clerical arts. She's been studying with Sister Girl. She has turned to, druidic stuff, like herbalism.
So she gets around.
So she gets around, yeah.
Oh my.
But so they're not surprised that she's not here because she hasn't really been around for a couple weeks. And the youngest son is not here, but they will say that he's probably playing with Carp and Nars, your brother.
Magikarp?
Carp.
Carp was the little kid. That
He was
Carp,
the
Carp,
halfling
Carp.
kid. He lives at the elderly farm with his family. And you know, your brother is a little bit older than both Pip and Carp, but he still plays with them on a regular basis. But he usually lives at the orchard.
These kids are so annoying.
But other than that, they
No,
don't
magic card.
like. Other than the strangers, I mean, they're Vistani. They're yeah. He thinks it was a normal day like any other, except the oven blew up.
Is it just smoldering right now, or is that fire out? or
The
what?
fire is mostly out at this point. If you want to poke around.
Sister Gorell.
Now,
Not
green,
granted
green
much
flames to
in-
me speak of some kind of
Magic.
eldritch fire, not just normal stuff.
Do I have that?
What's your character's name? Delilah?
Nilsa.
Nil Hours, way off.
Nilsa.
Nilsa, if you want to go, is there anything you can do to check out, see if maybe you can figure out what kind of magic caused that or where it was from?
Or if there was
Yeah,
any
I have a
magic
little, like, book
used.
pouch on me. I pull out my little diary. I'm just kind of. It's like burnt down in is like my soul right now.
Oh, now, okay, so apart from
Close
her,
that. I got probably like a book I can probably go through like flames and then try to see.
Well, your specialty actually is fire magic, because you enjoy burning the problems out of your life.
apart from her deadbeat dad, can you think of anybody who might want to set your inn on fire?
No, honestly, everybody I think likes me in town.
Well, I
Man.
won't go that far, but okay.
we
Point
do
taken.
serve the best ale in town. I mean, the only other person I can think of is what's her face? I totally forgot her name, but she runs the other inn in town, the Sleeping Giant.
Other
So the scumbags used to stay.
keeper.
I can check out the stove though.
I think that would be a
sounds like
good
the start
idea.
of the fire, so.
Yeah, if
See
I
if
can't
there's any
detect
magic. Yes.
Magic essence or magic components around there.
What you can't tell is that this was a very, very high temperature fire. Even the stone that makes up the oven itself appears to have been melted.
Hot enough to melt steel girders?
Yes.
It's jet fuel.
It was inside job.
I don't know, man.
So
They left
basically
crosses
the entire
everywhere.
kitchen of
Jesus.
this inn is wrecked. Like even the stone around the oven has basically turned to slag, which
I
you
can
know
tell
is
you that's about
very unusual.
6,000 degrees right there is what that requires. But
Damn.
that's coming from.
Thank you, bro.
geologists.
You are welcome to make an
two-step,
intelligence
Jim.
investigation or arcana check.
Sure.
I mean, all of you can do that because
I'm an investigator.
I am horrible
Oh, man.
at everything.
15 for both.
is it 15? You believe that this likely is some sort of alchemical augmentation to fire.
Oh. Okay, we go.
Those damn alchemists.
So more of like a potion brewing kind of thing, not necessarily like a spell or a signet.
Yeah, you
like
think
that.
it's likely alchemical in nature.
Any experts on alchemy in the town?
There might be a few. Sister Gorell is generally the person who makes
Do
potions in
I
town.
know the people, other people?
You know the Vistani occasionally sell potions.
But the potions are really good too.
Elsa,
Yeah, our Sister Gorell.
is the herbalist. She occasionally sells plants, but
Do I know who might be? Do I personally know who might be those other people that would be playing with alchemy?
Well, do you know anything about like fire alchemists, fire potions, or something like that? Used to be more up your alley than a spell.
My arcana is 0.
you know that you do not have anything that could do something like that. You focus on the healing.
I
things.
definitely don't.
Are there any traces of whatever caused this in the oven left itself?
No, it appears to have burnt up with just about everything else in the vicinity.
Okay.
Well, I reckon sometimes the lack of evidence is evidence unto itself, so.
Yes, so we need not cast blame on any potentially innocent parties.
Perhaps we should go interview your stepfather? Is that what he is?
Sure, if you want to call him that.
I could be very persuasive.
He's married. Thank
Personally,
you.
I still think it's this time. But
What's
My
that?
mom.
Personally, I still think it's the Vistani. They're not from around here.
We can't blame them. They've not given us any cause to.
I just told you they're not from around here.
That's the
not
cause.
cause enough.
Maybe it was
They're
Red
visitors to our
Brand,
town.
or a former Red Brand that did this.
Is he still in jail?
This is not the time to
Look.
be accusing each other.
I paid my penance.
Shows stump.
Shows his stuff.
We should
I
go
used to be a dancer.
discuss the most likely candidate so that we can potentially absolve him of any doubts.
Well, we can check on his alibi.
Mm-hmm.
My mom usually spends time with him. Oh.
Coughs up hairball.
But we can see if he was around in the past day or so, since I did use it early in the morning the day before, and see where he was in that time gap there. Sure.
If I know her stepfather, whose name I'm forgetting.
Harbin.
Harbin. Harbin. And Toblin
Yeah.
are the two usual contenders for this apple pie thing. Are there any other dark horses this year that may have a horse in the race, I suppose is the expression?
Well,
Kind of mixing my metaphors, but
Sister Girl usually participates too. The
Bum, bum.
the Elderleaves participate.
the
Who?
whom?
The
whom what?
Elderleaves.
Elder-
They run the farm, the Elderleaf farm. The owner of the Sleeping Giant participates. Just about everybody in town participates.
Great. Well, Harbin's the only one that comes close.
Harbin is the one that has won a lot.
Oh, he's won a lot.
Well, he won when the Red Brands were in charge. We're muscling people up. Tobin has won what many assume officially now that the town is under new management. And there was fierce competition last year, but Tobin won.
Who were the fierce
enough.
competitors other than Harbin?
Harbin.
the
It
same
was
few.
Harbin and Tobin, really.
Okay. Then we should question Harbin. Surely he will give us some answers.
Sure. Do you guys want to head over to the orchard then?
Rather than lay on the ground.
Oh yeah, which character am I? Yay.
One of them.
I think probably the one with the staff.
That's my orange. Okay.
There's a lady with the staff.
Where's the attractive
Look at
one?
me.
That's a
You're
cool
right.
mini.
I need the attractive man.
I need the one with one leg.
Is it gonna be this?
There isn't. I don't have a mini
Yeah,
with
makes
one
sense.
leg.
Doesn't
I'm
anyone have a
sorry.
pair of
That's-
scissors?
This is the.
Oh my god.
We'll use this one, and he just has confusing prostheses.
Process. All right.
Oh no.
Would you like to be Legolas?
Sure.
We'll head on over to the farm. That's where he is right now.
He's at the orchard.
Wow.
That's where he
That's your
usually
house.
lives with your mother.
Yep, he's probably doing it right now.
Oh my god. Two-step Jim. You should not say
Isn't that
such
Jay?
things to ladies. No. Jay's gonna be this lovely lady.
Oh.
Because she's young and she shows skin. Look, her
She's-
legs
Oh.
are bare.
She's legal.
I forgot.
Way
you're
to
a
rub
girl.
it in.
She's like 20.
Yeah.
She shows off both of her
Oh.
thighs.
Wow. Wow.
I used to show off my thighs.
I know, we remember going to watch you dance.
Yep.
It was
Hey, when
quite
you buy
a sight.
shoes, what do you do with the other one?
I got a whole closet full.
Yeah.
Do you get
So
them reworked
which
and to
leg
just all
is
be
two-step
left?
Jim missing?
Actually,
The right one or the left one?
it's gonna be the right one. No, I actually have a pen pal in Waterdeep who has only a right leg, and we exchange.
Same shoe size?
Yeah.
That's
special.
beautiful.
There's actually a mailing list where you can find foot
I was gonna say,
matches.
do like wizards, divination wizards, like match you guys up?
No,
a
there's
service that you pay for?
That'd be a good idea actually. If you know
Soul
any good
finders.
divination. Oh, that's
Feet flip.
yeah, my soulmate.
Your soulmate.
Oh my god. Not.
I like it.
Can you beer me?
Certainly. Especially after that, that was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mhm.
All right. Do you you guys arrive at the orchard? It looks nice and calmly. I'm assuming you guys are knocking on the door.
Yeah, I'm
Well, I think
gonna
that's
limp up the
barging
stairs
in.
and just.
I'm gonna knock as well. Cyander.
Harbin's wife, her mom. Wait, let me get her name real quick.
Deho.
Myrna. Myrna opens the door. And she's like, oh, what's the matter?
Hello, good Myrna. How are you today?
It's been wonderful. Everything smells like pies, and I'm kind of sick of the smell of pies, but everything is great.
That
So
is-
lovely to see you, Nilsa. It's so rare for you to come home.
Hey, Mom.
Come here, give me some
Evening, man.
Hug your mother.
If you don't mind, we're actually here on official business.
No, we have time for them to hug. It's beautiful to see family together.
Hey, Mom, where was Harbin the past day? Been with him the
You
entire
can
time?
call him Dad. You know that.
I know that. I ain't gonna.
I wish you were more like your brother that sometimes,
Is-
but he's been here.
Is he around now? We need to ask
he's
him.
he's
We need to ask him some questions.
he's in the kitchen. He's practicing
Oh, okay.
for the pie competition. God, I wish they'd just be done with this whole pie business.
Does he really need to get fatter?
That's not nice of you to say, dear.
I'm just really worried about his health. I hate for him to die.
Oh God.
Okay.
Why don't I just show you to the kitchen? That's where
I
he's been
would.
doing most of his work.
Well, let us first ask you, where was he last night? Between
the
hours
kitchen.
of darkness to dusk?
In the
Dawn?
kitchen.
Dusk to dawn?
Basically in the kitchen.
The whole
All
time?
he does is make pies, because
Darkness
he's
to dusk.
really determined this
Now,
year.
does he make apple pies, cherry pies, blueberry pies,
Apple
blackberry
pies.
pies?
It's the apple pie
pies,
competition.
exclusively
Oh,
apple
just
pies?
apple pies.
Where
just
does he get his
pies.
apples?
From
Look,
the orchard
they,
out back.
They own an apple orchard.
We supply all the apples
Yeah.
for the apple pie contest.
Where were you last night between the hours of dusk and dawn?
In bed, sleeping.
Are
You
there any
slept
witnesses?
all night.
I mean, you could ask Harbin, but he was really busy
Convenient.
mostly cooking.
Okay.
And I honestly, I'm really tired of the smell of cinnamon and just pie crust. I just wanted to get a good night's sleep.
We understand. We were a nice hearty pat on the back.
Oh, well,
It's good. Lead us to your husband.
all right, this way. It's a well-appointed orchard. The house itself is 2 bedrooms. One that's the parents' room. One that's your brother's. You have refused to live there because you hate them.
And also, room is directly below your parents.
Yeah.
Squeaky boards.
There's kind of like the living space, and then there's a large kitchen off to the side where you do hear the sounds of activity. There's a man kind of raspily, like murmuring to himself as there's sounds of cooking in the background. And when you do go into the kitchen, you do see Harbin he's a larger man. He's never been a small man. He's kind of rolling out some pie dough, murmuring to himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get you nice and flat. Yeah.
Need that dog.
Honey, there's some guys here to see you, and the guards, and our daughter is here. Sort of like, kind of like looks up. Oh, hi. Can I help you?
Hey, Harbin.
Harbin,
How are you?
long time no see.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Jim. Sorry about the whole prison sentence, but can I help you?
The least of my troubles, but that's not why we're here.
Oh, why are you here? Is it about the explosion?
It is. It is.
You don't think I did it, do
about
you?
that.
No, certainly
We-
not.
We
We're here.
We all heard it.
I mean, we're here just to ask questions, just because
Yeah.
we know that you would be the first suspect.
Wow. I,
Don't take it wrong, Harbin. You know, Toblerone doesn't have a
You're
whole
just
lot of
really good
enemies.
at making
You
pies.
understand that Toblerone would be very sensitive in this time, especially how competitive the two of you are.
Yeah.
Such a friendly and beautiful competition the two of you have with these pie making contests.
Look, if
So-
I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah. What's up?
We just want to know where you were between dusk and dawn.
I was here making pies. I've got there are like 2 sitting out that are about to go into the oven. You don't see any that are baked, but you do see that he's working on some.
Where are the pies from your previous nights?
They weren't good. I had to get rid of them.
Where did you get rid of them at?
I threw them into the river. They were.
That seems
They
to
were
work.
to the river.
Yeah, it's right behind the house.
Beautiful.
Where else? I can't.
Great way to
I
get
can't
rid of them.
feed them to anybody. They're not ready yet. Not
Why
perfect.
aren't they ready?
They're not perfect. I've gotta win this year.
You wouldn't even bake
He
them and try
seemed
them?
genuine when he's saying that. He
that's a
baked
check.
pies.
Can we?
Maybe.
I'm gonna use a different time.
Oh, I have a natural one. He's so
He's-
genuine.
He seems super genuine.
24.
You know that he is being a little cagey. And with that higher roll, you also notice that he doesn't look particularly well. He looks a little bit pastier, a little sweaty. He's got
A little
dark.
bit pastrier.
Yeah, a little pastier.
Could I sense if he was sick or under a spell or something?
You can, if he tells you that, or
Oh.
I don't know what you rolled on your
I don't know what I
insight.
could roll for that.
You can roll, but you can
Insight.
probably roll medicine.
Yeah.
If you notice that he is feeling unwell.
15 plus. That's a 20.
You feel like he is under the effect of some supernatural curse or disease. It is pretty obvious to you. You've seen this sort of thing before.
Looks like he's got the shugs.
But yeah, he.
Harbin, you don't look too terribly well. You feeling okay?
Oh, well, I haven't been sleeping a lot because I've been making pies.
Well-
I gotta make pies.
So when did we start feeling this way?
Maybe about a week. It's no big deal. It's
Now come clean with this, old friend, because at this point, I'm starting to see a pattern. Old Toblin has been targeted. You don't seem quite right, and I think something might be up with you.
Are you
Almost
sure?
sounds like-
He seems fit as a fiddle.
He doesn't. I mean, he's never fit as a fiddle. He doesn't even seem fit as a viola at this point.
He's plump as a pear.
Hey,
He's plumper than quite a dozen pears at this point. But I mean, can you think of anybody else who might want to target the apple pie competition? Because it sounds like
In
I'm saying-
general, yeah.
and yeah, it seems like there's a pattern here.
I mean, I was just minding my own business. So it definitely wasn't me. But I don't know who else would have do it. Maybe Grista at the Sleeping Giant. She didn't much like him. I don't think she's had any problems with me. But yeah.
but do you know of anyone who might not want this contest to happen at all?
Why? Everybody loves our pies.
What's the reward, anyway?
Oh,
Is it a free ticket out of here?
winning the pie contest?
Yeah.
No, it's just the satisfaction of being the best pie maker in Phandalin.
Hmm.
Look, these are the people of Phandalin. They don't have a lot going for them.
Of course they will.
Pies.
We know that better
are
than just about everyone.
I have like a little piggy bank just getting ready to leave.
Got like
Smash
one
it.
straw buck.
Well,
I mean,
I can
halfway
run.
at it, yeah.
Three-legged race.
Oh.
We don't need any
Oh.
rope.
Oh my gosh.
I can't think of anybody else who would want to sabotage any of us.
About a week ago, did you happen to run into anyone that you don't usually correspond with?
No. Not really.
Or
I
have any
can't say that I have.
encounters out of the ordinary?
Mostly been making pies. And his
Has,
wife's like,
um,
he's really been making a lot of pies. It's really
Has
kind of concerned.
Torbjorn ever come to Toblerone
So
ever
sorry.
come to visit you since the competition was starting to heat up for the past maybe week or 2 weeks?
I mean, they buy the apples like everybody else.
Other than that, other than just transacting business, has he come to see you?
No, I'm assuming he's doing the same thing I'm doing. That's making pies.
I mean, he was. He can't anymore.
Yeah,
What with the fire and all.
that's
Yeah.
tragic. I mean, yeah, it's very sad.
Could maybe go see the orchard, see if there's anything up with the apples?
I think we should check the other pie contestants.
Well, it sounds like someone's targeting the top 2 contenders in the pie contest to me.
All the way
So I
down the
guess we
list.
should check Anderleaf, and I really think we should check the Sleeping
He
Giant
hasn't
first.
even baked a pie.
Who? Which one? This guy?
He's made, but he hasn't baked them.
Well, he said
Well, dude, these aren't ready yet.
He said that he
I'm
threw some in the
decorating.
river.
Yeah.
Although,
How do you know they're not ready if you don't taste them?
You want to try one?
No, I'm
would
just
like
curious
to
about this.
check
I want to pick up a pie and like,
Check the
whoa,
river.
whoa,
Um,
drop it.
But it's not
No! Why would you
It's
do
not
that?
baked.
It's not baked yet.
you don't have any way of, I mean, detecting magic or detecting something, because I think he's actually under the influence of some
Yeah, well,
some
I think that's all I got.
dark sorceries. You don't
I'm
have
more
any.
clerical.
Yep.
What are you guys whispering about,
But-
says his
but-
wife.
We're just trying to make sure everyone's safe.
Oh, okay.
We're
Do you
protecting
feel unsafe?
No, I feel fine.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
Insight, bitch.
Yeah, can I insight her too? Because she's
Wait,
creepy
sure,
as
go
hell.
ahead. You guys are just like
I don't
muttering in
want-
their kitchen.
I don't want to.
What
I don't
you
want to say
guys want.
insight because that's metagamey. But 18.
She seems like she's genuinely curious about what you guys are doing in her kitchen.
No.
What? All I'm saying is that I don't know if your husband is entirely well right now. He seems a little bit obsessed.
He seems a little bit tired, but he's always been obsessed with the pie. He was kind of like this last year. Maybe not quite as bad last year, but this year he's really kind of getting into it.
Well, if you could do us a favor, ma'am,
Sure,
keep an eye on him.
of course.
I know it might be hard with all the apples and the cinnamon smell and all the tasting that he's going to have you be doing, but I want you to just buckle down, do the best you can, do it for the town. Because I'm a little bit worried about her husband. And if you see anything at all that seems stranger than usual, I want you
See any
to
Stranger Things?
take those 2 legs that God graced you with and come running.
Oh, Jim, you're so sweet.
Well, you learn to appreciate what you no longer have. Anyway, send a runner.
I
Come-
forgive you for killing my husband.
It wasn't me personally, ma'am.
My first one. It's tragic.
It wasn't me personally.
It wasn't personally him,
Yep. All right.
but weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the hard work you guys are doing, and I really hope you guys find whoever did that to poor Tobin's Kitchen, because I really do enjoy tasting both their pies. They're both very good. Tobin's are better though.
You should be supporting your husband in this endeavor.
Oh, I do. That's why I don't complain when he
It's
makes
the foundation of a good
so many
relationship.
pies. So many pies.
How about worry about yourself, huh? Picking on my mom. Let's get out of here.
Let's go check the river.
Let's go check the river.
Yeah.
All the fish are making pies.
We go back there and the fish are all making like fish pies. We're gonna know some shit's up.
Do you have to go through the orchard to get to the river?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
To the river, to
like
the house we go.
clear paths of like people walking.
So,
Okay.
so we are going through the orchard first.
Through the orchard.
Do you want to do anything in the orchard?
I just wanna be
Pay attention.
aware. Yeah, because I want to be actively aware, but I'm really bad at that too. So I don't know what that would be. My passive wisdom. Oh, my passive perception is
Yeah. What
15.
is y'all's passive perceptions?
12.
Many. 15.
And I want to inspect an apple,
I'm
even though
sorry.
I'm really bad at this.
13. Insight is my 15.
I want to inspect the apples and see if there's anything funky with the apples.
Sure. Do you have nature or anything?
Everything I want to do, I have nothing.
Sorry.
Nope. Let's see how it goes.
We believe.
That is an 8.
The apples look very normal to you.
There's some
They
red
taste
ones.
delicious, actually. If you want to take a bite out of one, they taste.
I'd rather not.
I would
I'd
like
rather
to
not.
Just you do that. It is delicious. This is why the Phandalin pie contest is such a big deal, because the apples themselves are delicious, but then making them into pies is even more phenomenal.
Harbin's such a sleazeball.
You shouldn't say that about your
He
father.
is. My father dies.
No.
Takes up my wife. The
She-
owner of this farm dies. Takes over the farm. He takes what's not his.
In my experience, he's actually kind of a sleazeball.
Exactly.
But he's taken you and your brother and your mother
He's
in,
not taking me in.
loved
No.
all of you like you were his own. Should cut him a little bit of slack.
I think his pies come first, obviously.
As you guys wander through the orchard towards the river, you don't really notice anything. But those of you with high perception do notice that there are some muddy boot prints heading out, like sort of around. There's a little shed back there. And It does. It honestly, all of you with any sort of perception can spot some recently churned earth.
I'm gonna
Would
pull
a
out.
12 figure that?
Oh, like it doesn't even like you can see that there's been some earth that has been recently disturbed.
I'm gonna pull out a length of rope. I think about
Interesting.
feet a lot, and I want to measure the size of the boot prints.
Okay.
Oh, he's got 2 feet. Looks like you're out.
Yep. Oh, I wasn't a suspect. Just does it look like human male, human
They
female?
are humanoid, probably male by their size.
Good to know. But yeah, I'm gonna measure it out, just so in case we need it for reference later. Let's go check out that shed.
Yeah, let's. I'm excited to check out the shed.
We'll lead on. Priest or sister
Okay.
Garali.
Garel.
Garel.
That's what I said. Garel.
Can anyone check for
Gar-
traps?
Sister garlic sauce. Check for what?
Can
Just-
anyone?
it's a perception check if you want to check for traps.
Is it-
I'll-
Perception. I got that. Nope.
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 I think an occasional pigs back here, but I don't think they need
It's
traps.
full of traps.
You don't spot any traps.
It looks fine.
Great. Let's go in.
I'm gonna look since I'm the most cautious one here.
Okay.
12.
You don't spot any traps.
Look safe.
This
Let us
Onward.
horrible image
investigate.
of Two-Step Jim getting his 1 foot caught in a bear trap.
I mean, the only thing you guys noticed was the like on the other side of way towards the river. There's some like disturbed earth. But if
It's
you
a zombie.
if you enter the shed,
Yes, we do. We collectively decide to do this.
Mhm.
you
All at
find that
once.
it contains just a standard orchard like maintenance. Like there's shears, like buckets, for hulling apples, that sort of thing. There's a faint lingering smell of pie, like baked pie.
Baked pie.
But you don't see any pies. It's just a faint lingering smell.
When was the last time it rained?
2 days ago.
Investigate the dirt pile, the disturbed earth.
Okay. Do you want to like dig in it, or what do you want to do with it?
Is there a shovel in the shed?
Yeah.
There's a shovel, and I toss it to you.
Do I catch it?
Sure. You are a skilled warrior. You have practiced with two-step Jim before.
You're now a shovel knight.
Oh.
I'll
Okay,
get that
so I'm gonna go check the dirt pile that has been disturbed,
Yep.
clearly. I'm just gonna, gently,
How far do you want to dig?
until I find something.
All right.
3 feet.
You dig a foot down, and then you hit something hard.
Tink, tink. Is it metal sounding
No.
or rock sounding?
No.
Fleshy sounding?
It sounds.
Does it sound like apple pie?
It sounds firm, but not metal or
Canvasy.
stone.
Firm, leathery firm, or
The
like...
body of Two-Step Jim.
Well, let's find out.
Who are you?
It is a firm noise.
Then I will start to kind of like brush it away with my hands.
Yep. It is a small wooden box.
Let's pull it out.
So I will pull up the small wooden box. Jay, can I borrow your box?
It's over there.
Oh, it's way down there.
Oh, that box.
Little small wooden box.
The tiny blue box
There you go.
with shapes. I'm gonna pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one to hold pets?
Probably.
What kind of opening is it? Just like a
It's
regular?
just a
It's just
single-
it's a box.
single
It's got a
apple.
hinge. You
Lemon
could just
Oh.
pop it open. There's a small leather bag inside. It sounds like there's. Well, you can't really. It doesn't have a sound. There's something in there that's got weight, maybe like sand or some sort of powder.
Interesting. Interesting.
This is special spices.
I'm gonna very delicately open it up.
It says, I prepared exploding spices.
That.
I've opened it.
All right.
I'm peering inside.
There's powder inside.
Can I see what kind of powder it is?
You're not out there. It's just me. I'm gonna lick
Oh,
my
it's
fingers.
just you?
I'm
Just
gonna poke the powder.
All right.
And inspect it.
It is faintly green. It has a sulfurous smell. Do you want to lick it?
Not really. It kind of smells like sulfur, so I'm just gonna like wipe it on the earth.
Where does
The
the
dirt.
stove smell like? Does it smell like sulfur?
We could try lighting a pinch of that stuff, see what color the flame is.
You could do that.
You first.
Hold on, guys. Guys, I found a tiny bag of green, powdery.
I got a tinderbox.
Sulfur
Here, let's put it.
smelling.
Let's find like a nice river rock to put it on.
Really? You just want to set it all on
No,
fire?
not all. Just a pinch of it.
Just a pinch.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an investigatory work.
Investigative.
Investigative.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna put a little pinch of it on like a nice round river rock, kind of a flat one.
All right.
Then I'm
little
gonna
bit-
get
little
my
bit on
tinder
river
box.
rock.
I'm gonna make like a little tinder. I don't really know how tinder boxes work, but I'm doing it
Right.
like this.
Okay.
Uh,
Throw a spark at the ash.
yep, and I'm gonna get like on a little branch, like a long match kind of thing.
Okay.
I want to try to light the stuff.
Okay. Make me a reflex save.
Oh, like he's done. Like, I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm just like sitting by the sidelines, just like
7. I have a +5.
You take 2 points
Well,
of fire
two.
damage.
Hot
as,
damn!
Oh,
As it, like the rock explodes dramatically.
Is it green?
What color is
flame?
the flame though?
It's got a green flame of it.
I'm on fire.
I'm
No,
gonna,
seriously, help!
I'm gonna like help pat him down. I'm gonna
Just
push
jump in
him
the
down
river.
into the dirt, and I'm just gonna like pat him out.
Stop, drop, and roll doesn't work so well when you only got one leg.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Where are my points?
Those of you who are educated can make me a religion check as well.
Am I educated?
Apparently, I'm
mean, you
a,
can
a
try.
monk with religionification.
6.
With proficiency. 18.
1.
Praise Tamora.
Praise religion.
Religion 20.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, both
Shit,
of you
son.
know that this is probably demon ash.
Ooh, fun.
That's some dark stuff.
We're the wind chasers.
I'm guessing by the
It
name
is,
of it.
in fact, very dark stuff.
Probably brought by
Um,
Vistani.
And once you guys mention it, Nilsa and Sister Girl would know that it is used for demonic summoning rituals, among other things.
Holy fuck, dude. Sorry.
So this is
Sorry, Timora.
This summons demons?
It can be used for that. It's got multiple uses.
I'll tell you,
but-
it burns fucking hot.
Yeah, it burns hella hot.
Take your word for it.
So are we assuming
I
that
used to
this
have
is what
eyebrows.
was used
Oh,
for
God.
the oven?
You only have one eyebrow now?
It's,
No,
on the opposite,
God.
it's on the opposite side of my leg.
So are we assuming that's what was used for the oven explosion?
Well, the color of the flame matches.
The stone does appear to be like
Slagged
melty.
a little bit in the
yeah.
same way.
A little melty.
A little more melty than stone should be after contact with fire.
So the fact that it was buried out here by the orchard, and so the footprints that we found,
Humanoid male.
Where
But-
did they
Probably
go?
adult.
but did they look like they went to the shed and back from the pile here? Where did they go?
Make me a survival check. Everyone wants to track them.
11.
18.
15.
9.
Those of you that rolled above a 15 can tell that they led from the house to back here.
To
From the house.
the
to
pit.
to where you guys found them.
And then did the shed off? Did they also go to the shed, or was that sort of?
It was in that general area.
Okay.
There was some they go to the shed. They're also digging out here, and then they go back to the house.
Back to the house.
Show. I
Let's
mean,
go get
what?
Harbin's boot, match it to the prints and see.
Yeah,
what
I'm
We
it
should
says.
check his shoes.
I'm thinking that
All
because
of them.
he was the only, person that size that was
Your
at the
brother
house.
would fit that size.
My
Now
older
that
one,
you-
I'm assuming.
Your younger brother.
My younger one?
Well, he's like 14, 16.
That was okay.
He's got big feet.
Yeah.
He could potentially be that.
Big feet,
It's
big
not.
feet.
What?
It's not my brother.
Jay turns the mic down.
Oh, he already muted my mic from the get-go. Like, no one, everyone's like,
Yours isn't even plugged in.
exactly, exactly. No one knows what I'm saying. No one's been hearing any of my whispers.
She's just over there chewing into the microphone. We're getting like so many watches for the ASMR.
So yeah.
Well, I have
yeah.
these
So do we
demon
just-
ashes. Does anyone want to take possession of them? Because they're very frightening to me.
Oh, you're gone. Okay, good.
So we're just gonna haul in there and be like, we need to see your boot, okay? Or
Well,
Just
see,
blindly
I'm,
give them to the angsty teenager.
I'm not so
likes to
sure
burn
because it
things.
really seemed like, I mean, he was cagey, but it didn't seem like he was.
he was
He
someone
didn't
else.
seem guilty. Like I think he's almost as much a victim as,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Could be. I mean, whomever
So
it was.
could be the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you know how your brother feels about your stepdad?
How does your brother feel about your new?
I mean, it stays with them.
Are they close? Do they
Closer
talk?
than I am with them. I don't spend too much time around them.
How does he feel about the apple contest? Where's your brother?
Where was he between the hours of
Where
dusk
were
and dawn?
you, Fire Witch?
You know that your brother generally likes to play with Pip and Carp.
He's probably down at the farm down over there on the southeast side.
Wanna go there or we wanna go back to the house?
Let's go back to the house and check the shoes.
Could check the shoes. Also check to see if they know anything about
Just
that.
be like,
just
yo,
to see.
we
We found this in your
found
arcade
this
room.
shit. It's crazy.
I don't want to play or show that hand just yet.
I don't want
That's
to
fair.
I
either.
still don't trust Harbin.
Plus, your brother could be
Do you
wearing
want to ask about the
shoes.
shoes right now? We could ask to see his boots. I took measurements. I have it marked on the rope.
Oh yeah, you could just see the boot.
You are weird.
Not to say I'm biased, but
I'm
I'd
an
love to plant this
investigator.
on my
He likes feet.
stepdad. Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
a foot fetish.
I mean, we could do that, or we could. I mean, your brother could be wearing the boots, so.
Yeah.
How about you shut your face?
Well, let's go back to
Young
the
one,
house.
calm down, young one.
Let's go back to the house. You know, if the shoe fits, look clearly we've got a link between someone of these boot sizes and whoever buried that thing in the dirt. So let's go check Harbin's boot. If he's not a match, let's go check the boy's boot.
We'll still question the boy.
At least
We'll
we
still
can do
question the
is-
boy. We don't need to tell Harbin anything apart from the fact that we need to see his boot.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Alright,
Go
back.
some apples.
Harbin is still in the
Afternoon.
kitchen, pieing up a storm. He is a man on a mission.
Harbin, mind if we see one of your boots?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, they're, I was just out in the orchard, so they, might be a little bit muddy, but
That's perfect.
Pull over a chair, throw in front of him,
Right.
sit down.
what?
Just have it.
Sit
We
down.
need to
Well,
see
I
your
got pies in the oven.
Have a tiny break.
They
They'll
need
wait.
they need a little
take
bit
time.
to cook usually, as far as I'm aware.
But if I cook them too long, they'll be ruined.
How much you reckon they need?
About 45 minutes exactly.
Perfect. Sit down.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Give me one. It would be that one. Thanks for rubbing it in. Okay. And I'm gonna measure.
The shoe fits, or at least that boot fits your sizing.
Okay.
But you've noticed that all the boots are about the same size.
All
in
the
here.
boots everywhere, or just
All the boots in the
including?
well,
In the house?
In the whole town?
No, in this house. Besides the obvious ladies' boots, seem to have that
Yep.
foot size.
Have you had any boots go missing recently?
No. All my boots are here. And they're all in various state of muddy because
Yeah.
this
You know,
man is
farmer.
clearly a farmer. I mean, like, now he's a farmer. He likes his apples a lot.
You should truly pay someone to come clean these boots. They're very nice boots.
Maybe I'll do that after the
What's your brother's
contest.
True, true.
I can tell you his brother's name.
Clip.
Carp was the
Thou.
halfling elderly.
Yeah, so I'm
Nars.
not.
Nars.
Is
The makeup line.
Oh, that was my
That's what I
dad.
was thinking.
yeah,
I was like,
your
ooh,
dad,
it's
but,
been gotta be.
Nars
Nars.
is her brother.
Well, let's
Nars.
stick to the plan. Let's go talk to Nars.
I'm
Sorry,
sure it's an
but
excuse.
your
Excuse
family
fine.
is being heavily
Do
implicated.
you guys want anything else? Can I go back to my pies?
Yeah,
Do you have any pies that are just even rejects?
that we could eat.
Not yet, but if you wait maybe like 35 to 40 minutes, I'll have a pie ready.
You
Keep
know, I got
that in
time for
mind.
that.
Ain't nobody
Did
got
we
time
ever
for
get
that.
to the river to see where he was dumping the pies?
No.
You can still do that if you want.
You guys didn't see any pies out there. You did have that lingering
There was the smell of pies.
There was a smell of pies, but you didn't see any pies.
Interesting. So we go talk to the brother.
Okay, let's go talk to the brother.
Snars.
Snars.
S'mores.
Right. It's probably about 2 in the afternoon at this point when you guys make your way over to the elderly farm.
Making our way downtown.
The halfling matriarch of the farm greets you at the farmhouse and is like, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Well, hello today. How are you?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to that. Oh, I guess maybe not so much the pie contest anymore now that Tobin's out. That's such a shame.
There will still be
Such a
pies.
shame.
There
Yeah,
will
but
be
there will be
pies.
Tobin's
You,
pie.
Tobin's fine. You guys got a stove, maybe.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah, he can come use our stove anytime.
Well, you
We
should
love
let
his
him. You
pies.
should let him know. I'm sure he'd make you some
Oh,
extra
sure.
just for your
Carp!
family.
Carp! And little halfling boy runs out.
Oh shit.
Why don't you go? Why don't you go let Mr. Tobin know that he can use our oven? And
Hey.
Carp's like, sure.
Carp.
Yeah.
You got a second?
what's up?
Is Nars around?
No.
No.
You seen him recently?
Been like 2 days, yeah. About 2 days.
Well, that's pretty strange. Any idea where he is? His parents thought you were over here, or he was over here.
See, well, he's not at his house.
Nope.
He's not with Pip at the inn.
I
Wanna
don't
try
think we
that
saw him at the
again?
inn.
No, I wasn't there.
Any other ideas where he might be?
Anywhere else he might go if he
Okay.
maybe didn't want to be found?
You guys promise not to tell anyone, okay?
Has he
Oh,
been
for
necking
sure,
with somebody?
absolutely.
And he makes sure his mom isn't around. We have a secret hideout.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's Tresseltor Manor.
Trestle
The
Torment?
manor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The manor hasn't really been repaired because it would be too costly to do so. But
Well, thank you for letting me know. You kids really shouldn't hang out there. It's dangerous.
but
It's
no,
dangerous, but I understand. It's
All
very
the
fun.
bad guys are gone now, so it's okay, right?
Oh, that's where shit got
Only
real.
if you're
Always
cautious.
more bad guys. What was that?
Yeah,
That's where shit
that
got
was,
real.
That was old, like Red Brand hideout, like
Yeah.
Shrek and Nothic.
We
and
burned that
everything in
down.
there.
We did not burn that down.
No.
I thought we burned it down.
We
We
burned
burned
down a
so
lot
many
of things.
places, but
we
this-
burned that room with the bugbears in it alive.
Oh, yes.
That, but I think that was at the castle.
That might have been at the castle.
was at the
It all
castle.
runs together.
Castle, yeah.
The fact that Phandalin is still here is honestly.
Miracle. It's a miracle that it's still here.
All
What
right.
can I do to your god?
Mm.
Yes. Luck.
Yep.
you know.
But yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go tell Mr. Tobin that he can use our oven.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by.
It's always a pleasure, Carp.
Magic herb.
Thanks, Jim. You're a real nice guy. So glad you're a good guy now.
Right?
This little halfling child runs off. He's really heckin' cute.